Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Boissinova here. Today I thought I'd do something a little different. I thought I'd do like a studio tour of kind of like my bedroom setup and just show you guys who I am a little bit with all the stuff that's in my room. Take you guys on like a little mini tour of the setup I got going on here. So thanks for checking in. If you haven't yet, subscribe, hit the bell, all that stuff. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, all that stuff. Got a coffee going, espresso. Also, my new single, Brass Tacks, is dropping this Friday. Follow me on Spotify if you haven't. And yeah, stay tuned for more music. Come in the studio, you got the keys, you got the fidget spinner, and then you got the bananas in the bowl. Come over here to my pride and joy Nespresso setup. I have an Nespresso mini, and yeah, I just love it for like making quick coffees and doing that in the middle of the night when I can't really go to Starbucks, and I just pop a pot in and make a quick cup of coffee. And when I pop a quick cup of coffee, and then I just make it quick. And up here is my Taylor guitar. Give you guys a little demo. Yeah, like I said, I don't play that much. I know a few chord progressions, but other than that, I kind of just like use it for chilling out and just relaxing, and that's mostly it. These are made by a company called Focal, and these are 6.5-inch monitors. Yeah, I just have these sitting on literally painted cinder blocks that I kind of put together myself. I got them from a home hardware store and just like painted them with spray paint. This one chipped a little bit, but who cares? Yeah, I got my kombucha there and some water over here. These are some of the best interfaces for like high level consumer or like early entry pro interfaces, and they can basically process a lot of plugins. You kind of have to buy the plugins and they're pretty expensive, but you buy the plugins, and then this has a chip in it, like a computer chip, that basically processes all of the sounds and the hardware calculations going through it, and basically you can run like really nice analog gear on this thing. Underneath it I have my additional cards, which is, it's called a satellite. Basically it fills out what this can't handle with 4 more additional chips. So I have a total of 4 on the bottom and then 2 on the top, making, I don't have enough hands, but 6 chips. I can run a lot of analog plugins with these combined. I mean, with the money that I spent on the plugins and all of that, I mean, I could have bought a lot more gear to have on the table, but I prefer plug-in format, and it's not gonna die and you can have it for your whole life, so I just prefer to use these. I got my mic running on input 1, super handy. This thing is a workhorse and I love it, and I would be sad to see it go. I also got a Shure SM57. This thing also sounds good on vocals, but I wouldn't necessarily use it for a vocal setting. Lots of people do and they get away with it and it sounds really clear. I just find this thing has a lot more detail. It's kind of like high definition, or like, you know, 720p. This is like 4K. Yeah, you can't forget about the Game Boy. You gotta have the Game Boy Advance SP. I got Pokemon Gold in there running right now. Sometimes I just play this if there's like literally nothing going on. Bust out this bad boy and then just get to work. And then I got my trusty little air plant, which you guys have seen in the videos. This thing basically needs 0 sunlight to survive, and I water it every once a week, and I don't really understand it. It's just like some roots on the inside. There's a couple of them. I don't know where else to put it. You know, you gotta have the phone charger plugged in. I got a little cable on the side, a little cable management thing, so if I am finished with this, or I gotta have the AirPods hanging, I just leave it here so it doesn't fall down. Oh. yeah, other than that, I got this keyboard from Native Instruments. This thing's really small. It was the perfect size for this desk. And yeah, it's the M32 from Native Instruments. Link in the description if you want to check it out. Pretty cheap keyboard. I've had a lot of keyboards and synths. This one just made the most sense. That's the whole kind of idea with the running plugins, running everything from the computer, and just having a very minimal setup. Currently for my computer, I am running a 2013 MacBook Pro. It's a bit old, and I am getting a new one. New one's on the way. I might do an unboxing video on that. And the only thing that's wrong with it is just this keyboard's missing right here. But that's all that's wrong with it. And I just got the USB hub kind of over there. And I have the Apollo running through a Thunderbolt connection, got the power, and I got an HDMI cable running into this ultra wide display, which I'll get to in a second. Then I got my metal eye lock right there holding all the goodies on it. Then I have an Apple Touch trackpad, which I use just at night because if my roommates are sleeping, I don't want to be clicking like crazy. And I also like the zoom feature on it, so you can like pinch to zoom and like rotate. It's just for like gestures and stuff if the laptop is in clamshell mode. And I also have a Magic Mouse right here, the black one. And I just use that most of the time if I need a mouse. I find that I kind of need both, honestly. Like, now that I just got this trackpad, I'm loving it. It's really quiet and you can barely hear it. And this mouse is a little bit louder. And today we got the cucumber kombucha. I'm always drinking this stuff all the time, and I may not be like the healthiest person in the world, but always drinking something that makes your stomach feel good and just gets you energized. And if you stayed up super late, which I do all the time, this stuff just kind of like helps you feel a lot better during the day, gets you going. And then at night you can eat all your junk food, or you can stay healthy like me and just eat broccoli all the time and salad. Over here I got my little tripod. It's nothing fancy. It's a Velbon tripod, V-E-L-B-O-N. Audio-Technica M50 headphones. Everybody knows about these. You've pretty much probably seen them somewhere. And yeah, with the 1/4-inch adapter, I just run it through there. And if I got 2 people, I just run a headphone splitter. Over here I got my mic stand, and that's got the windscreen on it right now. But I basically just take the shock mount and I screw it onto there with the AKG mic, and here's a little pop screen if I need it at the time. I also got my Fender Stratocaster. This guitar was actually given to me by my dad, and he kind of let me borrow it when I moved out to Toronto, and it's one of the distressed models. You can see with the kind of fretboard, it's all kind of worn out. Really fun to play. Again, I'm not much of a guitar player, but it's a lot of fun and it has a lot of nostalgic value to it. Over here I have the mess wall. I kept this skateboard that somebody gave me, and I got my hat over here, and I just hang scarves and bandanas and weird neck things on this rack. Got some artwork on the sides from Math. He's a local Toronto artist. And I also got my little Manfrotto light, which I keep wrapped in a tissue just because I have no diffuser and I'm too ghetto to buy one, so I just wrapped it in tissue. I also have this little pancake lens that I use. It's a 22mm f2, and this thing takes really blurry background, thin focal photos. This one takes really good photos, just doesn't have zoom feature on it. And I'm using the kit lens to film all this, but I'm gonna get a vlogging lens pretty soon. But yeah, this one takes a lot of really clear photos for my Instagram and album artwork and all that, so I've just been using that. But yeah, that's pretty much the rig. Over here on the more personal side of things, I got a radiator thing here, and that keeps me warm in the winters and also warm in the summers when it's a cold night. And this is a lime, and that is a watermelon. Got my air conditioner here and my little humidifier, all my personals, and I got a little library of books, motivational books. And yeah, that's the bed, and I just got a bunch of curtains and stuff just kind of hanging up over the walls. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this whole studio tour thing. I thought I'd just show you guys around. Don't want to be doing the same exact thing every single day. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the studio tour. I just thought I'd kind of show you guys around and show you my whole entire life and my little room that I got in here. It's a bedroom studio, but I'm professionally trained, so I'm ready to work. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you guys this ultra wide monitor that I've been using. This thing's really good. It's about 34 inches across, and it's just sitting on a notebook right there and kind of resting on these weird like little stand things. And yeah, this thing's really wide and it helps me see all of the tracks across the board in Logic. Alright guys, so that's it for the whole studio tour of my bedroom studio. Yeah, again, I'm in Toronto, and if you're looking for work and you live in Toronto, hit me up. Come through, we'll record, or we can go to a vocal booth or an actual proper studio and do mix downs. Hit the bell if you liked it, like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, check me out on Spotify. I'm kind of just making moves on everything, so if you guys are interested, just look up Boissinova, boissinova.com if you need drum kits or anything. I got a new one coming out soon. I got one on there, but I got a new one coming out probably in a few weeks here, so stay tuned for that if you're a producer. Artists, if you need beats, check me out on beatstars.com. I'm going to try to do like every Friday a new beat, and I'm going to try to kind of do a little bit different videos here and there just to spice it up, but I'm going to be focused on kind of teaching other people like what I know, and I just want to share all the things I love and the things I love doing and do it every day. So thanks for watching, much love, peace.